Hey everybody, Bobby Ginto back for my next episode of the playthrough of Limbo. And if you recall from the last episode, we finally defeated our poor spider friend. It was a little sad towards the end, but we needed his body to get across the cavern, so I suppose everything has a purpose. But getting right into it, we now see some sort of torturous looking contraption where hopefully people don't starve to death, but the presence of this crow, probably doesn't get my hopes up. You kind of always assume these birds hang around situations where people are dying, but maybe I've got it all wrong, folks. Maybe our friend up there is just sleeping, and seems as if we have no choice but to hopefully gingerly fall down the hill. Not too bad. And the camera is panning backwards, so that always makes me nervous, but obvious thing is to climb on up the ladder here, and supposedly I'm just going for it, jumping up on top of this crate. Maybe I can break it free and wake my friend up. Please wake up. He's not waking up. Okay. Hanging on to the next crate. I was able to obviously bust it down quite easily. And if my intuition is right, we're going to use this to jump on up. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Continuing down, bit of a decline and slope. What are those? They look like corn on the cob, but I'm assuming actually they're probably maggots, because that's just the way the forest would have it be. And can I perform an action on these floating nasty looking things? No. What are they? I kind of don't even like being in the stagnant water. And talking about stagnant water, here's the next body of water with some bodies in it. Okay, what the heck is with this guy? He's just swimming along. Okay, he decided to commit suicide apparently, and it's a good thing he did, because I was able to get across. The ominous music does not make me cheerful here. Let's see what's... There's so many people walking around. Like, what's going on? I'm gonna trip this wire and something bad's gonna happen, and I'm gonna... get crushed. And this guy's just like, whatever, he walks off. I was hoping I would have enough time to get out of there, but apparently not. So, okay. I kind of have an idea to maybe drag one of these bodies up. And, yep, and throw it in. Our poor little corpse is going to have to be the one that gets crushed. It's like an anonymous poor guy. He's just like some body that was hanging around, and that was his ultimate fate. 2 deaths instead of 1, I feel like, and ew. What the heck is this? Okay, it looks like some sort of creature, and my little guy's looking up. Ooh, smashing the grubs. What the heck? These remind me of things that were in Half-Life. Those little things on the ceiling that would try to get you. Ugh. Apparently these grubs are like a common food. Those guys certainly seem to want some. This guy looks like he has a light bulb on his head. Is that like a grub? Maybe these grubs like bite into your brain, and that's why the guy committed suicide. He just wanted to end his misery. The guy that fell into the water before. Oh, God. I thought the button in the middle would cause that to happen. Not the whole thing. Oh. Okay, I was thinking I could just run in there, activate it, and run back out. Apparently that is not the case. Maybe this is like the safe haven. Okay. This is the safe haven. Hopefully this is the same. Nope, it was a reversal. They're just out to get you in this game. They're just out to get you. Nothing's the same. Oh, my legs got it. Ugh. See, again, why even is there these pressure plate booby traps that even are around to get sprung? Like, who is even setting this up? There's just bodies everywhere. Like, what the heck kind of place is this? It's getting weirder and weirder, folks. Ah! Oh, oh my god. I tripped and fell head first into the spike. Well, that's not what you want. Like, I don't even know. These things are happening so fast, I can't even make sense of it. So, obviously, here is a guy with 2 darts in him. And these guys obviously are... Oh, God. These guys are not playing around. They're playing for keeps. They're playing for keeps. And I have to somehow convince them not to shoot at me. I guess. But I don't see how. Maybe I need to use him as like a... I need to use my friend as a... Oh. I was gonna try to use him as a shield. Pick him up and use him as a shield. Apparently that is not what you do. Because they hit me with 2 darts and that was the end. So okay, I couldn't jump the other way from the other direction, but I bet if I get a running... Oh. Nope. If I get a running start, I could probably jump back over. And hopefully those guys will follow me. Either fall into the hole and die, or leave me alone, or something. I mean, if it ain't the darn wilderness trying to get you, it's... See? One of them already fell. And these guys are gonna not know the secrets. They're not gonna know the secrets that I have uncovered. Which you think they would, since who else set these traps up? You'd think it would be the people waiting on the other side of the spike pit, shooting darts at you. But apparently not. It's a very confusing game. And I'm not yet convinced that this game is even trying to make sense. I mean, perhaps this will all piece together later. But maybe not. Well, here's a minecart that obviously wants to get pulled because there's a handle on it. And then there is a rope up there to presumably swing on, and a rope here that... Okay. A rope that presumably lifts up a weight. Is it just gonna fall back down? Ah, a timing thing. So I'm assuming, without even thinking too hard about it, I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to pull the rope that's above, up here. It's gonna lift up the first weight, and then I'm gonna hopefully jump on this minecart that I just put in place, and the distance won't be enough to hurt me. See? Like that, even though I didn't mean to do that. And then I'll have to come down, and it doesn't look like I want to fall through there, because I don't think I'll make it. I'll probably get smashed. So, can I very quickly pull that rope? I'm already wasting time. Oh no. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, I get it. You don't have enough time to do all that. But what you do have time to do is to jump on this cart and then hit I'm having a tough time explaining. The rope is going to be below those two gears. So I'm going to have to jump on the rope here, get it to go down through the gears, and then quickly jump off, jump back down, climb onto this cart. Oh, climb, no! And then re-grab it. That takes care of the first weight, and then immediately jump to this weight here. And time it such that I get through. And that was, well, not that close, I guess. It felt a lot closer as I was running underneath it, but I guess that was okay. Hey, what's that? Little dog. Got some glowing mushrooms that look like it's out of a corpse. That's disgusting. And some little critter just ran underneath there, so I wonder if I'll see him again. And here's one of these grubs that, if all these bodies laying around prior are any indication, folks, this is probably going to try to jump into my face. Oh! Access my brain, just like that. Oh gosh. And I'm trying to steer my guy, and he just has a mind of his own. He was going left, and now he's going right, and similar to the guy that just jumped right into the... Oh, I can still jump apparently. Similar to the guy that... No, these guys will help me. Oh. They need to eat this grub off my head. Hell, everything's happening so fast, I don't have enough time to talk about it. And now something's different, and I'm going back. And hopefully, if I'm trying to slow myself down. Oh no. And that's the end of me. Oh gosh. So this little grub is forcing me to run one way or another way, and it seems as if something is happening to make him switch directions, but I'm not sure what. And if we remember the guy that ran into the lake or the pond and drowned, he was just seemingly on a beeline, just going straight, and straight happened to be into the lake, and he drowned. And that's seemingly similar to what's happening to me right now. And the only thing I can do is jump and either accelerate or decelerate the direction I'm already headed in. So maybe I probably want to jump over this, because chances are I'm going to want to jump on top of this crate while I'm underneath these little ceiling dwellers. And they're going to hopefully... I saw them eating one before, so hopefully they're going to eat this darn grub off of me. And that's... What the hell's going on here, folks? And that's exactly what just happened. Oh my goodness. I wonder what was making the grub decide which way I should be running. If there was something specific or not. And yet again, the music has become ominous. And there's more run-down mining equipment or something. This lever just is begging to be played with. It looks like a brake. Putting on the brakes. So maybe we need to get that wheel moving in some fashion. And there's a little frog dog. That's what I'm going to call these guys. He looks like a frog and a dog. And he would like some of those mushrooms. Hey, buddy. I'm not here to hurt you. I want you to get a mushroom too. Well, I'm sure we'll be coming back. This looks like an aqueduct or like some chute that like stuff would be flowing down and dropping off into this cliff for whatever reason. Assuming I'm going to have to connect those aqueduct pipes at some point. Once I probably get that wheel turning. But as of right now, I'm still piecing together the obvious, folks. I mean, this just looked like I could pull it, so I'm pulling it. maybe I'll be able to, wait a minute. Am I gonna crush myself? No. Okay, I'm allowed to climb back up whatever piece of debris is there. So, alright. Okay, probably gonna have to jump up here and hopefully get this guy his mushroom treat. There you go, bud. And I'm gonna intercept you! Come back! I don't even know if I need to intercept you, but I want to, and oh, maybe you're gonna go in here and get the wheel going. Aw, poor guy. So, he's a frog, dog, hamster. What happens if I put the brakes on? Okay. Well, it's funny that that little creature can cause all this to happen. It's obviously raining now. So, as far as the aqueduct's concerned, I'm guessing I need to get the water flowing. It's probably spilling out here, and it is. So, I'll just hang on this, and this is probably going to fill up, and all this debris that you're able to push and pull around is usually made of wood. So, no surprise there that this wood is floating to the top. And this is... oh, well, that was kind of silly, wasn't it? Well, it looks like I needed to die there anyway. Because it sort of seemed quite obvious that I need to have this in the middle. This little floating piece of whatever probably needs to be in the middle so that I can use it to jump across. Hopefully I don't need it to climb up there. But it looks like I might, so maybe I can get a middle ground, and there we go. Easy peasy, ladies and gentlemen. So far these puzzles are, you know, they're not too bad. They're just kind of, you get them over with in not much really time at all. It's all somewhat straightforward, if not, just needs a little tinkering. I feel bad for our frog, dog, hamster friend that's probably still stuck in that wheel. I wish I could have let him free. And the camera angle has panned out, which makes me think something terrible is about to happen. This looks like oil. I hear like a gooping sound. Oh. And if I can't swim in water, I'm fairly certain I'm not going to be able to swim in something thicker than water. So... okay. The definition of insanity, folks, is trying the same thing twice and expecting different results. I'm going to try to, like, whip over. Oh, that looked like grass. Okay, apparently it wasn't grass. No problem. Is there something I can drag over that will allow me to step on it, so to speak? Or do I need to very gingerly climb up? And that was all. I apparently was going too quickly and falling off. The thing that boggles my mind so far about this world is that, like, in the previous episodes, it looked like old mining equipment. And here we are with old pipes and stuff now, almost like it's an oil refinery or something. And here we have, like, chest-deep water that looks to be steaming. And like, I almost hear like a waterfall or something. And okay, there's the waterfall. So chances are I pushed that box up against there and cause this room to flood. But before I do that, aha, and here's even more proof. Because, gee, there's a ladder, but I can't get to it. But if I push the box over, how am I gonna... Well, maybe the piece above me here, maybe that's also gonna float with me. Death is not all that big of a deal anyway, folks, so... Oh, I'm wrong. Oh, okay. Ah! No, I regret this. I should have had this box to the left. Over here, maybe. Yes, that's exactly what I should have done. No, now I'm just gonna drown, I guess. Okay. Well, if it only takes me 2 tries to figure out what to do, I suppose that's not all that bad. So, take 2. We are going to drag this box over towards this soon-to-be opening in the ceiling here. I think that's probably about good. I thought that was a crutch, like an old crutch sticking out of the ground there, but apparently it's a lever. No worries. Open up the pseudo ceiling. Come on over to here and pull the crutch. Climb on up the ladder before we drown. Climb on over to the crate. That is going to float up with the water. Be careful to avoid the oh-so-obvious spikes. Like for some reason, let's just put spikes on the ceiling here, someone thought. And now I'm going to have to do some quick thinking, folks, because I'm not sure what's next. Actually, push this a little bit. Okay. I'm assuming I just need to get above here. This box is not floating too well enough for me to just jump up here. And is it going to keep coming? It's... Okay. Seems that this is where it levels off. And let's just jump down and assumably jump over here, just because I don't know what's down there yet. And... okay. Looks like more of the same. No? Oh wait. Okay. I don't quite understand yet. Oh. Well, whatever I was supposed to do there, I'm sure, was not just fall off and drown. So why don't we get down here and drown right away? Okay, apparently that is not where to go. That's almost like a balloon of sorts, but I'm just not sure what to do with it yet. Like, this thing right above me here obviously makes me think it's important. And I'm assuming this thing's supposed to bubble up. But... so what? Not sure what I'm supposed to do with it yet. And I'm probably just gonna drown here if I don't get up here. So... okay. I feel like I need to get that thing over here, because then this will probably float up. And then I'll be able to jump up to this conveniently placed streetlight. I got it now, folks. I got it now. I'm killing myself on purpose. I'm glad this guy has as many lives as he does. Because apparently you need them to reset pieces of the level. It's one thing I never even touched on yet. I didn't even notice there's no life limit. And that's probably why, because you need to do a little trial and error. So this thing's going to spring up. I'm going to quickly close the darn hatch, roll the darn thing over. It's going to float up, probably lift up that wooden hatch on top. I'm gonna stand on it while that happens. And I will presumably float to safety. It's a little uneven, a little rocky. And here I am. And the water has stopped raising. Not sure why, but I think, folks, this has gone on long enough. And I thank you once again for checking out my playthrough of this strangely creepy, confusing, yet artistic game called Limbo. Really do appreciate if you're watching, so stick around and we'll see you next time.